Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and once again it is time for my client Isaac's vlog, and we've got him well into the flow of his cut. Things are going pretty good. There's some minor issues to fix here, but we have him doing full orc mode training. He's down about 8 pounds in his cut so far. So you guys will see later when he's shirtless in some of these. Cut's going well. Now, as far as his heavy squats go, because we have a squat, bench, and a deadlift day, and we're do singles, I was a little unhappy with his depth on these singles. And he went for something like 400. He's just like, sorry, coach, I went off program this week, and he knows I'm not happy about it. And we talked about it, and he said he's going to stay on program, but meaning he didn't do anything incorrectly other than the training maxes. Right? He took the squat and the deadlift up pretty heavy, because again, he just wanted to show, that he can, through these last couple of vlogs and for his own people, to show that he can, squat 400, bench 315 with a pause. I can deadlift 500. So he wanted to hit the 400 real quick on there. But the point is his depth is a problem, and it's something we've talked about. And so we really need to work more on him getting those knees out, right? I really need him to work on his stance more, because here's the reason he's struggling with depth. Look how much knee slide he has. Now he's hitting depth with the rep work, so we know he's capable of doing it, but that knee slide makes hitting depth, getting below parallel, very, very difficult. It makes it difficult. So it's something that we need to work on as far as a power squat goes. But his squat day, his accessories are real simple right now. They're real simple. We do a training max on the squat. We do back off sets of 10 on the squat, and he's doing good mornings now. So we're going to build these good mornings up and, again, build up his posterior chain and back and everything further. But again, he needs the extra posterior chain and hamstring work and all of that. We need this stuff, because hamstrings are still kind of a little bit of his limit on his deadlifts, and a little bit of glute, even starting limiting it too near the lockout. That's one reason he almost hitches. Benching this week, he stayed on program. I think this is 305, which is what I wanted him to do. And he's able to hit it with a pause. No problem. Nice, easy training max, right? Nice, easy training max. Now, as far as if he wants to do meets later, of course, he's got to watch for rushing those commands. You don't want to re-rack it that quick. We need to unrack, take our time, let it settle, get it locked fully at the top, and then wait a second and then re-rack it. So what does his bench day look like? We do a lot of upper body volume on this day, because again, it's his only true upper body day, even though we do pull-ups on deadlift day also. So if you look at what all we have here, we've got flat bench, all done with a pause. Incline bench, all done with a pause on a 45-degree incline. Again, continuing to build his chest and front delts, because we took the press out, for a lot of reasons due to some of the ego and other stuff that we needed to sort. But we can pause incline bench. And the same thing, he does sets of 10 on this after. And again, you guys, I took the sheet a little longer so you guys would have time to see what we're doing as far as the workout goes. So we have pause benching, we have pause incline benching, we have pull-ups. Right, we have pull-ups, which we can tell now he's into his cut. He's probably going to drop, another 20 pounds actually over the course of several months. He's going to get down real lean again, and we're going to try to keep his strength up, and then whatever he loses, we're going to rebuild and build strength again at a lower body fat, because he bulked up, a little quicker than I would have liked ideally, but he's like, look, it's what I had to do for the mindset. And I get that. For some people, they need to bulk hard because of that. So, he bulked quicker than I would normally like for an advanced lifter. But, he put on a lot of size. But now we need to keep that size. So then after pull-ups, we do big, heavy barbell curls. And then we do dumbbell laying extensions. And I want you guys to notice a couple things with these two movements, the way that I have him do them. Notice with the curls, they're a little bit of a cheat curl, but we come all the way up. Notice the movement of the shoulder. That is part of the function of the bicep. Same thing, watch these dumbbell extensions. right? You see that shoulder extension also? This is how we engage the long head. It's how we take stress off the elbows. So these are basically multi-joint movements. These are multi-joint movements. We don't do single joint exercises very often for most of my serious lifters at this point, unless we really need them. So we're doing them at like big multi-joint movements, what some of you call compounds. You guys know I hate that word because it implies isolation exists, which doesn't. There is no way to isolate a muscle. So he ended up pulling like 485, and here's the reason I don't want him pulling quite this heavy. Notice it wasn't super fast. Notice a little unstable at the top. I want him to work on speed, right? I want him to be hitting sub-maximal training maxes with high bar speed, right? I want to see fast lockouts. I don't want to see any grinding. I want perfect, fast, explosive reps. And I don't want them much over 90%. So then we can max later, you can max at a powerlifting meet if you want. We don't need to hit true maxes to get the benefits of this training style that we're doing. Good solid training maxes. 90 to 92% range is good, maybe as heavy as 95%. So we really want to be in that 90 to 95% intensity range. So what does that mean mathematically? Well, if you're a 500 deadlifter, that means 450 up to about 475. If 500 is your true max. We can pull that for singles, and it works great. Deadlift day, we do, again, back off deadlifts. We do pull-ups, right? And again, we can see cuts coming along decently. He's, dropped some of the initial fluff, the initial bloat from the bulking because he's down about 8 pounds, I believe. So again, he's going to keep cutting. We're going to try to keep him as strong as possible and maintain as much lean mass as possible while he does it. Right? And then we'll build him back up without bulking anywhere near as hard as he did this time. He won't gain as much body fat. I don't think he needs to do another heavy bulk, right? Honestly. For his goals and where he is already. He can do little small bulks. So we do pull-ups, we do glute ham raises. And that's pretty much what he does on deadlift day. Deadlifts, pull-ups, glute ham raises. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.